Welcome to Liquenda HOF. This is Stella. I'm going to make an emulsified body butter. So put the recipe in the video, so look out for that so you can also do it. And the ingredients I'm going to use are xanthan gum, which is going to act as a thickener and a stabilizer to give it that gel-like consistency that adds moisture effect to the product. And glycerin as a humectant to draw in moisture from the air into the skin, and then shea butter rich in vitamins to provide the intense long-lasting hydration that helps to lock in that moisture that has been attracted into the skin. Next is going to be avocado oil, gives deep nourishment to the skin. Distilled water. So the reason why we use distilled water is that tap water has some drying agent that is found in it, but distilled water does not. So it helps to maintain that moisture or that hydration. It helps it to maintain that balance. And also they're going to use aloe vera concentrate. It's known to be able to soothe redness and irritation. So it contains properties that help with the healing and has antibacterial effect that is going to help the skin to heal. And now emulsifying wax will act as an emulsifier and a stabilizer, making oil and the water to be combined together, as well as a alcohol. It also helps it to get that luxurious feel and reduces the potential greasiness of the butters and the oils. So the overall benefit of this cream, this body butter, is that it's going to bring that protective barrier and smoothness to our skin. And then vitamin E is going to act as an antioxidant that protects the skin from the free radicals and environmental damage. Somebody may ask, what is the free radicals? So the free radicals, unstable molecules that have unpaired electrons, which are responsible for damaging cells and tissues of the skin. And because of their damage, it causes the skin to age quickly and develop wrinkles. So vitamin E oil is that soldier or that police, so to speak, getting rid or preventing these free radicals from having their way on our skin. So therefore vitamin E is it's a fat soluble ingredient that strengthens the skin barriers, helping to lock in the moisture and reduce signs of aging and wrinkles. That's how good vitamin E is. And we're going to use a broad spectrum natural preservative because there's the presence of water. It is not anhydrous. That means it is not the cream that doesn't have any water. It has water in there. So if we do not preserve it, it's going to go bad because of the introduction of the growth of fungus, of microbials, and of yeast. We don't want that to be able to grow. So we use a broad spectrum natural preservative, which is eco-friendly. That means it is harsh. It's not going to be harsh or give you an adverse effect to the skin. Yes, there are harsh preservatives and there are better, good preservatives for the skin. So we choose the one that is not going to be harsh on the skin to prevent fungus, bacteria, and yeast from forming in our emulsified body butter, so that it will be safe for the skin for at least 6 months to a year. So now we mix the xanthan gum with the glycerin and we mix it together. When you mix it, it's going to form a thick consistency. It feels jelly. Now that is at the water phase. You see, we have 3 phases: the water phase, the oil phase, and then the cool down phase. So at the water phase, we mix the xanthan gum and the glycerin. Mix that first. We put that together first, mix it together, and then we add the distilled water, the amount that is required for that batch of cream. and then we do that gradually whilst mixing it, and then we set that aside. And then also we measure the oil phase, and not forgetting, you add the aloe vera concentrate as well, 2 xanthan gum, glycerin, distilled water. That will be for the water stage. So with the oil phase, we add our shea butter, avocado oil, and emulsifying wax and cetyl alcohol together in 1 heat resistant beaker. And then we set the 2 on in a double boiler, allow it to melt together. And now we pour the oil phase into the water phase. So we pour the melted oils into the water, and then we stir. We actually whisk it with a hand whisk until it is emulsified. That means there's no separation. It is consistent. It is thick and consistent, creamy. And then that moment is still hot, and at that point you cannot add your vitamin E or preservative because it's going to damage the properties. So we allow the temperature to reduce below 100 degrees before we add in the vitamin E and then a friendly broad spectrum preservative. After we do that, we make sure we mix it very well, at least a minute or 2, to make sure it is well incorporated. At that point, you can also add your essential oil if you want to. And then you mix it very well. And now we move to making sure that the pH level is accurate, because the human skin forms a 4.5 to 6 level on the pH meter. So we have to make sure that the body butter is within that range. Be at a point where is within the 4.5 to 6, where it's going to help the skin. It's not going to irritate the skin or be useless to the skin. So it has to be within that range. So yes, it passed. It is good for the skin. So it is how emulsified body butter is made. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I'll see you in the next video.